Welcome to Drawing Creatures. I got some toys here with me, and we are going to use these toys as posing reference and hopefully make something cool. So I just made a little sketch with a car and elephant. There are so many ways to do this. I tried to photograph with a nice light. I can even change the color of the light if I want to. But the main thing that I want is good light and shadows. And then I will take a picture with my pad and I will draw from this reference. Let's see if we can make a cool scene. I am going to arrange composition. We have a lot of cool things here, guys. We have some creatures, some cool dinosaurs, and just some animals, really. A really small crocodile. I want to arrange something, and I'm thinking about the tractor and the dinosaur. So yeah, I'm gonna put this away, and I would like to have some sort of props like grass or I don't know, stones, something. I was supposed to go outside and get it, but now it's way too dark. I don't really care about it. So we are just going to make a scene without. And as long as I got the shadows and the light that I want, I'm happy. The dinosaur has just spotted the tractor and he's about to engage. Unfortunately, we don't have a driver in the tractor, so it's just gonna be him versus the tractor. I don't really know. Maybe because the focus is on the dinosaur. If I can make the lighting on the dinosaur's face dramatic, then I think this could work. Alright, so it's not the best photo and it's not the best camera. I didn't really feel like I got the best out of the light. Maybe I should get a new setup, but let's work with what we have and try to draw a cool page, a cool drawing. The sketchbook I'm using for this project is Royal Talents Art Creation, and it's 140 grams, I think, and it's cream white. It's very good paper. I really enjoy drawing on it. You can add many layers, and it's also kind of soft and also kind of medium texture. And it has a really nice tooth. And yeah, for this drawing, I think it took about 2 hours. So I would just like a time lapse to show you guys what I did. I started with the dinosaur, just sketching lightly and trying to fill the dark areas first, because I find that it's just easier for me if I can establish a dark tone. If I can start with, for example, the eyes and the mouth and maybe some shadows, then I usually start shading with HB or B, maybe 2B pencil. The pencils I am using are Faber Castell 9000 graphite pencils, and they are absolutely a delight to work with. I used to use Mars Lumograph, and they are very nice too, but I just feel like you have to sharpen them more and they kind of smudge more. It's just something about them. I just feel like these pencils suit my style more, and yeah, I for now I'll just have to stick to them. So I'm really trying to make it a bit realistic, this drawing, and for that I need to go in a circular motion. I need to focus on gradients and just values, try to see where the soft edges and hard edges are, and all the shadows and the highlights. I've been drawing for about, I think it's 1.5 years now, and I learn something new every day. I learn something new about every project, especially if it takes a lot of time, especially if it's if it's got a lot of details. But recently, I have been having a lot of fun with using toys as reference, because you can do so many things with them, and you can make the craziest scene if you just have the imagination. It's not just about finding a photo on the internet. It's making something yourself, making something that suits your style and your passion and your ideas. So I encourage you to try the same. I I do wish that I could use some sort of, not background, but if I could have some grass or some color paper or something, it would make it a lot easier to see the shadows underneath the feet, the tail, and the tractor. So I'll yeah, I guess I learned something from this project. And also the tractor, it's got a funny looking tire. The whole wheel is kind of crooked, so it looks like I'm drawing wrong, if that makes sense, that I'm making a mistake. But it's just the way the reference is set up, and I didn't really see it. I didn't really pay attention to it until now, and now it's too late. So it doesn't really matter as long as we learn. And yeah, I started with the dinosaur. It's not completely done. I just like to uh, to to kind of sketch and shade everything, and then I go back in with some more tones and values, and yeah, just shading more. And for the darkest shading, I use 6 and 8B pencils. They are the darkest that I have. I have a different set where I have 9B, but I think that you can get pencils in 12B, if I'm not mistaken. And then you also have like other pencils, maybe a pit matte, and they have a lot of I think it's carbon, and it makes them really dark, almost black. So yeah, the tractor was really fun to draw. I had a I had a good time with it, but I felt I felt I had some problems with the wheel because of the yeah, because it's crooked. But as long as the two items, or should I say not items, a dinosaur is not an item, but as long as the two subjects are cohesive, then I think it's good. That was the plan all along, to make them cohesive, to make them stick together in a scene, to make them, I don't know, to kind of make it look good, and to make sense. I got some wild ideas for next projects, and I hopefully I will execute them a little bit better, trying to focus on shadows and the highlights. So yeah, we will see what we can come up with, but absolutely, toys as reference is, I think it's underrated. I think it's underused. Everybody goes online and find the photos that they want, and there's nothing wrong with that really. But I just feel that this is more creative, and this is how you can make original work. Almost every single image online is licensed, and you can't really make original drawings with them unless you, I don't know, alter it in a way that is not recognizable. But if you use toys, there's no problem, there's no issues, and yeah, I'm really having fun with this little project. I could, of course, shade it more. I could use many hours more, but I think that 2 hours is enough. I don't really have the time anymore. So yeah, it was just a start, I would say, because I'm not really used to drawing with toys as a reference. But yeah, here's what we have. We are finished. And yeah, subscribe if you want to. More is coming. See you guys.